My wife demanded a divorce, but she didn't expect my brother in court. She thought I couldn't fight back. She wanted the house, the savings, the support payments. She even mocked me, saying I couldn't afford a lawyer. I will never forget the way she looked at me that Tuesday evening. We were sitting in the living room we had spent 8 years turning into a home. The walls were lined with photographs of vacations, birthdays, anniversaries. The couch still carried the faint smell of the coffee we shared every morning before work. Yet the woman sitting across from me, my wife, Evelyn, was not the woman I remembered. Her eyes held no regret. Her voice carried no tremor. She was calm, cold, surgical. "It's over, Tom," she said flatly, dropping a thick folder onto the coffee table between us. "I've already spoken to a lawyer. These are my terms." I didn't touch the folder. I didn't need to. The look on her face told me enough. She leaned back with a smug expression and began reciting her demands as though reading a grocery list. "I want the house. I want 70% of our savings. I want 5 years of spousal support." It wasn't negotiation. It wasn't compromise. It was execution. When she finished, she looked directly at me, her lips curling into a condescending smile. "And I don't want to fight on this, Tom. Let's be realistic. You're a high school woodshop teacher. You make a decent living, but you can't afford a real lawyer. My attorney will bury you in fees before you even step foot in court. So do yourself a favor, sign the papers, and walk away quietly." Her voice dripped with pity, but her eyes glowed with triumph. I sat in silence, staring at the woman I had once believed would stand by me for life. She didn't just want to leave me. She wanted to ruin me, to strip me of everything I had built, everything I cared about. I let the silence stretch, then finally whispered the 2 words she was expecting. "You're right." Her relief was immediate. Her shoulders relaxed, her smirk widened. She believed she had won. "Good," she said, standing to leave. "You'll be served the official papers next week." And just like that, she walked out, heels clicking against the hardwood floor, leaving me alone with the suffocating weight of betrayal. The breaking point. For 3 days, I was hollow. I went to work, but I wasn't there. I came home, but it wasn't home anymore. Every corner of the house felt poisoned by her contempt. And worst of all, she was right. I couldn't afford to fight her. Not with her lawyer, not with her money, not with my salary. But on the 4th night, something inside me shifted. I remembered someone. My brother, Marcus. Marcus wasn't just a lawyer. He was the lawyer. The kind whose reputation made other attorneys sweat before they even stepped into the courtroom. The kind whose name was whispered in legal circles like a storm warning. But Marcus and I hadn't spoken in 5 years. After our parents died, we had fought over the family home. I wanted to keep it, to preserve it for our families. Marcus wanted to sell it and move on. Neither of us backed down. Words were said that couldn't be unsaid. Pride built a canyon between us, and we had lived on opposite sides ever since. Evelyn knew that. She had seen the fallout. She thought Marcus was gone from my life forever. She thought my greatest potential ally was a dead card. But she was wrong. The call. My hand shook as I dialed his number. I expected it to go to voicemail or an assistant. But after 2 rings, I heard that deep, familiar voice. "Hello." I swallowed hard. "Marcus." It's Tom." A long silence. My heart pounded. Then, finally, Tommy. He hadn't used that name in years. "What's wrong?" It all came pouring out. Evelyn's demands. Her cruelty. Her smug declaration that I couldn't afford to fight her. When I repeated those words, Marcus' tone changed. It wasn't surprise anymore. It was steel. "She said what?" I repeated it. "Okay," he said quietly. "When's the first court appearance?" "Next Tuesday. Downtown courthouse. I'll be there. Don't talk to her. Don't sign anything. Just show up." When the line went dead, I sat in stunned silence. For the first time since Evelyn's announcement, I felt hope. Courtroom ambush. The courthouse smelled of old paper and nervous sweat. I wore my only suit, the one reserved for weddings and funerals. It felt like both. Evelyn was already there, radiant in a navy blue power suit. Her lawyer smirked beside her, oozing arrogance. They whispered and chuckled until they saw me. Evelyn's smile softened into pity, as if she were watching a lamb walk into slaughter. Her lawyer strutted over. "Mr. Miller," he said smugly, "I trust you've reviewed my client's generous proposal. If you sign today, we can make this painless." "I'm waiting for my counsel," I murmured. He chuckled. "Your counsel? Good luck with that." The judge entered. Miller versus Miller. Are both parties present and represented? Evelyn's lawyer stood. Alan Davis for the plaintiff, Mrs. Evelyn Miller. And then, the heavy courtroom doors swung open with a thunderous slam. Every head turned. Whispers rippled. Walking down the aisle was Marcus. He wasn't just in a suit. He was in armor, tailored midnight, every step radiating power. His leather briefcase swung like a weapon. The air changed. Lawyers shifted uneasily. Clerks stared wide-eyed. Everyone knew who he was. He walked straight to me, placed a firm hand on my shoulder, and whispered with a faint smile, "Sorry I'm late, little brother. Traffic was hell." Then he rose, his voice booming. "Marcus Sterling, Your Honor." Representing the defendant, Thomas Miller. Gasps echoed. The judge's eyebrows shot up. She knew the name. Everyone did. I glanced at Evelyn. Her smug smile had vanished, replaced by sheer horror. Her lawyer's face drained of color. And then Marcus delivered the killing line. "He doesn't have to afford me. I'm his older brother." The war had begun. The counterattack. Marcus didn't walk into that courtroom to defend me. He walked in to annihilate. He shredded Evelyn's demands instantly, calling them predatory and filed in bad faith. He announced our counterpetition, a full forensic audit of all marital assets, reimbursement of my legal fees, and penalties for financial misconduct. Evelyn's lawyer stammered, outclassed and terrified. The judge granted every motion Marcus requested. But that was only the beginning. Marcus unleashed a legal blitzkrieg. Evelyn was buried under discovery requests, 5 years of financial records, every transaction, every hidden account. She thought she was clever. She had no idea Marcus had a team of forensic accountants who treated deceit like a puzzle to be solved. Then came the depositions. Evelyn, her friends, her colleagues, her best friend Chloe tried to protect her. But Marcus was polite, charming, relentless. For 3 hours, he dismantled her defenses. And then he asked, "Miss Albright, can you tell me about a Mr. David Sincade?" Chloe flinched. Marcus slid documents across the table, secret credit card statements, hotel bills, jewelry receipts. Evelyn claimed she was on work trips these dates. Marcus said calmly. Her employer confirmed no such conferences existed. You weren't with her. So who was? Chloe broke. Under oath, she confessed. Evelyn had been having an affair for 18 months with David Sincade, a wealthy real estate developer. Evelyn had siphoned money from our joint account to fund their vacations, their dinners, their jewelry. The puzzle was complete. She hadn't just been leaving me. She was upgrading and using my money to do it. When David himself was deposed, his arrogance crumbled in minutes. He admitted everything. The affair, the plot to drain me dry, even the advice to demand the house and spousal support because a teacher can't fight back. They had underestimated me. They had underestimated Marcus. The fall. 6 months after Evelyn first handed me that folder, we returned to court for the final ruling. Her case was in ruins. Fraud, perjury, hidden assets, the affair. She had no leverage left. Her lawyer, beaten and pale, begged to settle. Marcus refused. The judge's decision was devastating. Evelyn forfeited all claims to the house. Spousal support dismissed with prejudice. And because she had spent over $60,000 of marital assets on her affair, the judge ordered that money repaid directly to me. Evelyn left the courthouse with nothing, less than nothing. A mountain of legal bills, public humiliation, and a ruined reputation. David dumped her almost immediately. He wanted a winner. She was poisoned now. Her friends, forced under oath to reveal her lies, abandoned her. The woman who tried to destroy me walked away alone. The real victory. But the greatest victory wasn't money or property or even watching Evelyn's smugness collapse. It was Marcus. Weeks after the case closed, he called me. "Meet me at the old house." I drove out, heart heavy with memories. He was sitting on the porch, staring at the place that had once divided us. We didn't talk about the case. We talked about Dad's fishing trips, Mom's apple pie, summers when we were boys. Finally, Marcus looked at me. "I was wrong, Tommy. This isn't just an asset. It's our home." My throat tightened. I was wrong too. I held on to the past. Maybe it's time we build something new. We didn't sell it. We kept it. And together, weekend after weekend, we began restoring it, painting, repairing, bringing life back into its walls. Not as a shrine to the past, but as a project for the future. Evelyn thought she had left me with nothing. But because of her arrogance, I gained back everything I truly needed. I didn't just keep my home. I got my brother back.